All right. Here we are. Another NBA breakdown for you guys. Now, we were supposed to do this one last week, but free agency took over the show.
I've been waiting 2 weeks to talk my shit.
So it's three of us. We should get through this fairly quickly. We're doing Mavs versus Heat, Game 6, 2011 NBA Finals. You know, where everybody said LeBron choked and here on and there fall. So let's run it down. All right, should I put my narrator voice back on? You guys want me to put my narrator voice back on? All right, 6-game series. Heat take game 1, 92-84. Mavs come back, take game 2, 95-93. Heat take game 3, 88-86. Mavericks go on a 3-game winning streak to end this series. All right, beating the Heat 86-83, beating the Heat 112 or 103, and then finally beating the Heat in game 6, the game that we're here for today, 105-95. All right. Now, I did a little something different for this, right? Because I know people like to say, oh, all the help, no help, all that shit. So I just want to look at the top players' averages for this series. Dirk Nowitzki, 26 points. That's what he averaged on this series. And it would have been more if he didn't have that horrible performance in game 6. But we're going to talk about that in a bit. Jason Terry averaged 18 points in this series. Sean averaged 13. JJ Barea averaged 8. Tyson Chandler averaged 10. And Jason Kidd 7. And that's where I'm going to start with that. Whereas for the Heat, Wade averaged 26.5. Bosh averaged 18.5. LeBron averaged 17.8. Mario Chalmers 11.8. And I'm going to stop right there.
No UD?
No who?
No UD?
Udall has them average 6.7 points. That's why I said I was going to stop right there. As I said, I was going to stop right there.
Oh, I got to give love to UD. He just retired, man.
No, fuck that dude. All right, like you guys know, it'll focus in. You know, I did my chart for the game 6. So Mavs just really controlled the game. The only thing the Heat had them in was field goals, rebounds, which this would be another team that lost when they had the advantage of rebounding. Assists the Heat had, blocks the Heat had, points in the paint the Heat had by 2, and they fouled less. Okay, I don't. This game is like it's something to me. You want to know why? I'm getting through all these stats because I want us to be able to talk about it. But let me get to it. So in this game, Dirk Nowitzki finished with 21 points, 9 for 27. We're going to talk about that. 1 for 7 from the 3. You had Tyson Chandler had 5 with 8 rebounds. Kidd had 9 with 8 assists. Sean Marion had 12 points. JJ Barea had 15 points and 5 assists. And then you go to the bench. Where the hell is Jason Terry? Oh, Terry's at the very bottom. Off the bench, Jason Terry, 27 points. One of my key to the game. And then I highlighted this other guy here who I felt had some key plays in the game. Stevenson, the shooting guard for hit some key threes in that game.
Deshaun, what's up?
Yeah, hit some key threes in that game. And then over here we got Bosh had 19. Hey Mel, you said when
Get him.
Wade and LeBron, missing their shots, Bosh can't step up. Bosh
Get him.
7 for 9 in this game. He went 7 for 9 in this game. So what are you talking about, Mel? Bosh couldn't step up.
My whole segment was gonna be dedicated to Mel.
Bosh couldn't step up. Bosh don't step up when Wade and LeBron don't play well. Bosh don't step up. Bosh 19 points. LeBron James 21 points, 9 for 15. Looked like Bosh played better than that. Wade had 17 points. I know a lot of people like putting this shit just on LeBron, but Wade went 6 for 16. We ain't letting that shit slide. Not today.
Not today.
Slide. Not today. So let me get into my keys of this game. This game was a game. It was a game. It was a game. The way I think I almost used 3 papers.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was something, bro. This game was something. Yeah, this game was something, man. Jason Terry, man. 21 first half point. This guy was going crazy. That's my first key to the game. Went stupid. You couldn't stop him. There's nothing you can do. He hit shot after shot after shot. What's that song? Everybody. You feel
Shots.
That's what Jason Terry was playing in the first half, bro. Guy couldn't miss. I think up until the end, he didn't miss. Jason was hitting those things, man. I couldn't believe it. You guys act like his name ain't the Jet. You can't leave him open like that, Dwayne. You can't leave him open like that, The Rock. Like, that's what you look like in that game, a rock. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all act like Wade was just, doing whatever he could. Now, they get 17 points in this game. You ain't just going to talk about Bron not showing up. None of them showed up, except for Chris Bosh. My second key to the game would be that zone defense, like Mark Cuban said to Skip Bayless all those years ago. You don't think we had a scheme drawn up to slow him down, put him here, put him there, different bodies? Guess what? That's what I saw in Game 7. Because soon as the Mavs went to that zone, they took over the game. It was over. Soon as they went to the zone, they won the game. Like, there was nothing that he can do in that. Like, LeBron, I believe, scored 12 points in the first quarter. And then after that, the second quarter, he scored 2. Third quarter, he scored 2. Fourth quarter, he scored 2 or something like that. Like, bro, you can't do that in a closeout game. We talked about this before, Scottie Pippen. These ain't the performances you want in a closeout game. This is why we do closeout games. And I know a lot of you guys, you internet thugs, you're only talking about one game. Yeah, because it's the game that matters the most. And what about what he did in all other games? And nigga, in this moment, it don't matter. It doesn't matter because all he did was get him here. And now what is he going to do here? You can't fall short when you get there. That's all I'm saying. And my last key of the game, before I kick it over to you. Because, I don't like to take up all the shine. I just like my 10 minutes to myself. Dirt is my third key to the game. Dirt played like shit. I'm not going to give him a pass for that. But he did finish with 21 points, and there's a reason for that. Dirk went off in that fourth quarter. He hit timely baskets when his team needed it. His team did all that work in those first 3 quarters, and he didn't go out like Scottie Pippen. He went out like Dirk Nowitzki. He put the team back on his back. All right, guys, you guys carry me here. Let me carry it the rest of the way. And he did that. He had very key, tough baskets and timely moments in the game to keep the momentum on Dallas' side, especially when the Heat made the pushback and they were trying to get back in the game towards the end of it. Dirk did an amazing job towards the end of that. I did not like how he played in that game. I would not cut Dirt any slack. Dirt, if you didn't have those teammates you had, bro, I don't know if you pull that one off. Move it.
All right. So like Troy said, I have 3 keys to this game. All right. Number 1, I'm going to start off hot. Dirk played like shit, bro. Like, just like you said, your last key, that's my first key. Dirk played like shit. At halftime, he had 3 points. 3 points at halftime.
And I think he was like 1 for 10, 1 for 11.
No, quite literally, bro. He was horrible. He was absolutely horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. He was 1 for 12, bro. 1 for 12.
He did this
right here. 1 for 12, big dog. 0.83 field goal percentage, bro. 0 for 3. 0. He was 0 from 3-point percentage, bro. He was horrible from 3-point percentage. Had 5 rebounds and 3 points, 1 assist, 1 steal. The man was horrible, bro. Horrible. Really, when you look at it, all the starters were horrible. They shouldn't even have been in this game. You want to know why they're even in this goddamn game? Is because that's my second key. Jason goddamn Terry. Okay? 19 points at half, dog. The man came out tripping, shooting on all cylinders. And
had some acid before the game.
Bro, what? The man was on ecstasy
on the court.
Because he was seeing stars and rainbows out there, bro. That's all he
in that moment, he was the GOAT.
Period. He said, "This is my team."
Yo.
Said,
Okay?
call me MJ. I'm the
No.
GOAT.
He looked at everybody and said, "Look at me, look at me. I am the captain now. This is my team." Okay? 'Cause the man was 17 minutes, bro. Man had 19 points. He was cooking. He was not playing with anybody. 3 or 5 from 3, the 60%, and was 80% from the field, dog. Was cooking them from 2. I'm talking about literally dribble pull-ups, dribble pull-ups, money all day, and they couldn't do shit. They couldn't do shit about it. Now, look, I want to get to this other key right here, right? Because this was really important. Y'all know D Wade had 9 points at half. He had 9 points at half, bro.
LeBron had
Only
like
had
12,
2
12, right? LeBron had like 12, something like that.
LeBron had 11 points at half. Now, LeBron actually started off pretty solid, bro. 5 and 9, 11 points.
That came afterwards.
1 of 3. 1
That
of 3
came
from 3.
afterwards.
Yeah.
That came when
You
he was
feel me?
on Boston. That was
56 from the field. So he actually started off pretty well. Chris Bosh was it was the most efficient, but he actually started off pretty well.
Chris
Right?
Bosh was
Now I want to
hitting
jump to this
shot
fourth
after
quarter.
jump shot.
I want to jump to this fourth quarter because, like we said, Dirk he turned up in the fourth quarter. He had 10 points in the fourth quarter, so I give him credit for that. But I don't give you credit for shitting the bed the whole fucking first half and being absolutely goddamn horrible. LeBron had 4. D Wade had 4 points in the fourth quarter. LeBron had 7. D Wade had 2 turnovers. Both of these motherfuckers combined, bro. Combined as far as turnovers go. They had 11 between them.
11.
I'm like, y'all just hate LeBron. Y'all just hate him. Just say it. Y'all just LeBron haters. No, man.
They had 11
break down
turnovers
the
between
game.
them, bro.
Tell you what it is, man. Neither LeBron nor Wade played well. Stop
Period.
saying it.
And this is the thing. This is the thing I wanted to bring up because of the reason why they had turnovers, bro. They were both passive as shit. One wanted to give his homie the credit. The other one wanted to give his homie the credit. They're both going back and forth on who was going to take the last shot, who was going to be the big guy.
It wasn't no credit. It was that zone. That zone
I'm going to get there. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get there.
Uncomfortable position where he was not getting his shots off. That's just it.
I mean, and at the same time, this is how you know that the mind games that the Mavericks were playing were actually working. Because, they set back in that zone, but at the same time, they're daring LeBron to attack it. They're like, please, come attack this zone for us. Please, come attack this zone for us because we got the defense on the perimeter to take away your shooters. So, please, come on in. And LeBron, he's thinking about it and he's not doing it, right? Like, I'm watching this game. I'm like, LeBron, you realize, like, you can drive. Like, even in this zone set, like, I know you know a way to beat this. So, you can definitely drive, pass, and set up a play to where you can get it to where you can get your team a basket, but he's literally like at the top of the key. He'll pass it, try to kick it, or try to get a quick pass inside, like a give and go type action, and then get fouled. And this is the thing about it, bro. This is the reason why everybody talks about LeBron and these goddamn free throws, bro. Because when he went to the line, it looked like he was terrified, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like he was terrified. He did not want to go to the line. That's the reason why they set it back in that zone and they wanted him to drive. And he was like, I'm not going to do it. That's the reason why they had so many goddamn turnovers because he wanted to sit there and pass out and have us get his other guys involved. Oh, I'm going to make the best team. He said this plenty of times in an interview. Oh, I'm going to make the best team for my play. I'm going to get the best play for my team to win the game. Sometimes you got to take that shit into your own hands and win the game for your goddamn self, bro, because your team ain't going to get it done. Chris Bosh is already pulling his weight. D Wade is not having a good game. You really don't got nobody else but Mario Chalmers. So at some point in time, you got to take the game into your own hands and win this and will this goddamn game to a win, bro. You didn't do that. And you looked passive, scared. And that's the reason why he got the rap that he got, bro. That's the reason why everybody says what they say. Oh, he doesn't have the mama mentality. He doesn't have that killer instinct. It's because of that game right there, bro. He had ample opportunities to show it and never did. And that's the reason why they lost, bro. And that's the reason why he'll forever have to wear that title, forever.
DJ?
All right. I'm going to start off like Moo did. Dirk. Closeout game. And Jason Terry saved your ass, bro. Saved you. Literally saved the season. Because I'm not sure Dallas wins this if it goes to a game 7. Next, I'm going to talk about this zone that we saw being played. Even though Tyson Chandler he didn't have a good scoring game. He didn't have a lot of good scoring games this season with Dallas. That defense was impeccable. and he was the defensive anchor.
Yep.
He was the defensive anchor. Getting to my man, the shortest guy on the court. Y'all know, I'm surprised either one of you brought this up. And I know y'all knew I was going to do it.
I was waiting for you to do it. That's why I was like, I know he got it.
Juan Jose Barea. I'm going to call your full name today. I'm not even going to call you JJ. I'm going to call you Juan Jose. Because Juan Jose did the damn thing. I don't care about plus minus him being -7. The man put up 15 points and looked unstoppable by anybody. Making D-Wade comments more clear that was the guy that shook them to their core. The smallest guy had the biggest heart on the court. That man was getting to the rim. He was shooting. It was incredible to watch. It was beautiful.
You would have thought he had 30 points.
Man. I don't need to say nothing about Jason Terry. Y'all pretty much covered that. But we're going to get down here to this atrocious performance by one of my favorite players of all time in Dwayne Wade. I know D-Wade averaged 26. He was the second best player all series, this and that. But a lot of people, we also have him as one of the best clutch players. Going back and looking at this game let me down. Because we always talk about LeBron choke, and I was like, man, LeBron choked. He choked. Bruh, D-Wade, guess what? You choked too. You choked too. And they better thank the Lord that Mario Chalmers had 18 points. Else this game would have been way worse than it was. This zone ate D-Wade and LeBron alive because it dared them to shoot the whole time. Or you're going to have to try and break through the zone. And this is why the next year you see Shane Battier. You see Ray Allen. You see guys that can move over and play power forward and stretch the floor because they did not have that. They didn't have another knockdown shooter. In the starting five, Mario Chalmers is your best three-point shooter, and Chris Bosh is your second best three-point shooter. That can't happen if you're going to beat a zone. There's no way. Mike Miller barely played. Juwan Howard barely played. UD came in a game 11, but somebody else is not a shooter. And last but not least, y'all know I got to talk about this. Joel Anthony. I mean, 0 for 2.
A whole bunch of running around.
Yo, I ain't never seen somebody get so much cardio in the game in 10 minutes than this man. You play center. You give me 3 rebounds the whole game. Joe Anthony was so bad, he became unguardable, and they put UD in at center because Chris Bosh didn't want to play center. Because Chris Bosh is naturally a power forward. He's a finesse player. I don't know what else to say. This was, and the crazy part is, this wasn't a good game. This was not a good game by any team. Very sloppy, a very grinded out kind of game. It looked like more like an early 2000s game with the 105, like the low scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a damn shame. It's a damn shame. That's it. I really don't have nothing else to say. This is a horrible game.
Hey, but somebody got to win it at the end. Dallas played well enough to win it, so you got to give your props to Dallas. None of the stars stepped up for the Heat, except for Chris Bosh.
Oh, and Mel can go to hell. I forgot to add that in.
Oh, yeah, he definitely go to hell.
Chris Bosh damn sure balled his ass off in this game.
Chris Bosh had 9 shots. LeBron had 15, and Wade had 16. And to me, it's like, sorry for the voice crack, but to me, it's like, you want to definitely, if Bosh is hitting shots, man, for me as a fan, knowing what Bosh could do, I want the ball in Bosh hands in those moments when my other 2 stars not going off. What I got him there for, and honestly, when the ball was in his hands, he knocked down shots. So I mean,
he made plays.
It's crazy thing that Wade was a combo guard and LeBron is a point forward, and they couldn't find a way to get the ball to Chris Bosh more. And Chris Bosh had the hot hand.
Yeah. But that's gonna do it for our